Hey, what's going on, everyone? And finally, I have seen Pacific Rim. A movie I've been looking forward to for a while now, and this is going to be really challenging for me because one, I have a big bias towards this genre. Anybody that's been following me for a while knows I love anime. I love giant mechs, Japanese mechs. I love tokusatsu, kaiju, Godzilla. I love all that stuff. So I'm really biased towards this genre, and I was really looking forward to this movie. Even though when I first saw the trailer online, I'm like, wow, the special effects look so crappy for that. But that was easily negated by seeing the movie. I mean, the special effects are fantastic in here. And another thing is I like Del Toro a lot. I really like his movies. I like what he brings to, um, you know, the movie genre and all of that. I really like what he brings to the medium, I should say. And I really love this movie. Like, there's not a lot of things I can find or point out where I can say I didn't like this, I didn't like that. So let's get into the review and see where this goes. First of all, I like how the movie starts off where they get right to the point. Del Toro doesn't take forever to set up this world, and he doesn't take forever to get to what everybody wants to see. There's an opening scene, opening monologue, and then we get right to like an epic fight in the middle of the ocean between a kaiju and Gypsy Danger, the mech that the main character pilots. And I like that a lot. I really like how they get right to the point, and I just really like the setup a lot. They set up the universe so well, and you can just get it right there. This just proves that you don't need to take forever for origin movies and stuff like that. You can just get right to the point, and people will be fine with it. Uh, I really enjoyed the characters in here. The main character, kind of cliche a little bit, but I liked him a lot. Charlie Hunman, who plays on Sons of Anarchy as Jax, he does a good job in here. Uh, I generally think he's a good actor, although he still kind of got that Jax, the way he walks and stuff like that. It's a little bit Jax in there, but he still is able to distinguish himself from that character and bring himself into this world, into this universe. And I really liked, I really enjoyed his character a lot. I like the side characters. There wasn't really a lot of there's a the movie doesn't overload us with like a ton of characters. It keeps us at there's like a core of characters, and then there's like other side characters that show up, and out of them I really enjoyed them. Like there's some in the beginning I really didn't like the two scientist guys. They were kind of annoying at first, but they kind of grew on me as the film went on. I thought they were really funny. There's also like this dick military army guy, um, who has like a beef with the main character, and I thought that was gonna overtake the film, but it didn't. And I really enjoyed Idris Elba. He was good in here. He's good in like anything he does. Even if the movie isn't that good, he really gets into the role of his characters that he plays, and he's just a joy to watch on screen. One of the best actors of this generation, or of this age, I should say. Um, so yeah, the characters overall I thought were really well presented. None of them really were offensive or annoying. It was just they were people and they were fun to watch. Um, Special effects are fantastic, like I said. In the trailers, they didn't look so good like the first one they released. I was like, okay, I like the idea, but the overuse of CGI, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out. And like the way the mechs moved, they moved a little bit too slow for me, but it works in the movie. Like the way that the mechs move, it's very, very realistic and plausible. Like I like how they did it. Like it feels like you feel every punch in the fight. You feel every step, every movement. You really feel like these are giant fucking machines and things like that. And it's really a joy to watch. And I like how they explain the whole piloting, how the Jaegers are piloted. I really like how they explained that how there has to be two in order to pilot it, and the reason that they came up with was really cool. I liked it a lot. Um, the kaiju in here look really really cool. Like I was expecting, like, cause they're kind of water based because they come out of the ocean from a different dimension, but they look really um, ocean based like creatures. Like you can tell Del Toro was inspired by a lot of ocean creatures and whatnot when coming up with designs for these kaiju. Some of them are like land based, but I really like how they presented the fights between the kaiju and the Jaegers, and it just looked really awesome. And I like how we got to see some battle damage from on the mechs and whatnot. The only thing I would say is that we got to see Gypsy Danger and some other units, but I would have I wouldn't say they should. No, maybe that's not the right thing because I think if they would have showed too many, if they would have showed more units, that would have been probably too much to keep up with. Because like in the promotional posters, they had like these different units like Kaiju Crush and all of that. I'm like, I wanted to see what they could do, and we got to see some variety of units, but just a little bit more and a little bit more of what they do and what makes this one different from that one and whatnot. But other than that, though, as far as the special effects and stuff go, visually it looks beautiful. I didn't see it in 3D, just regular 2D, so I don't know how that turned out. But regular 2D was just fine for me. It looked beautiful. Um, the pacing is really good throughout this film. Like I never felt like, come on, let's get back to this, let's get back to that. Like when the action stops, we're getting character development moments. I really like this one scene in the film with Mako, where she has like a sequence where we see her pass, and I thought that was a really really cool sequence. Like something about that reminded me of like a Godzilla scene, where you see like a little child and he's staring down like a monster as it's coming towards him, and something like that really like her that scene where we went into her past. I really like that a lot. I don't know, something about that reminded me of a scene from like Godzilla, one of the Godzilla movies. But I thought that was really well presented how they did that, how they went into her backstory. Trying to think. Um, yeah, the story is basic and to the point, and to the story is very very straightforward. Like it's not overly convoluted or anything like that. It just keeps you going, and you keep going with the flow of the movie and the story, and it's easy to keep up with. Like you don't have to know this genre like me and be a geek about it. You can just go into this and be like, oh, okay, this is how this happens. This is how this works, and you just kind of roll with it. I do think that the backstory in the kaiju was a little kind of disappointing. Not disappointing, but it was a little like I don't know. I wanted to know more about it because the whole idea is that uh, well, I'm gonna go into spoilers here, so there you go, spoilers. The whole idea is that the kaiju are like weapons for like this alien race or whatnot from another dimension, which is cool. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't feel like they didn't spend enough time exploring that. I maybe a little bit more scenes with that would have been cool, but I don't know. I thought it was cool that they would do that. They didn't. They didn't try to make it too complicated, and that's really something I enjoyed. As far as the backstory on the kaiju, let's see what else can I talk about as far as the movie goes. I'm hoping that there's more to this. Like I want to see more in this universe, more stuff explored. Because that can't just be the end. I mean, you set up such a cool universe. There's got to be more to it than that. Oh, the soundtrack. The soundtrack is fucking beast in this. That ending montage, that ending song was so cool. Like I've been listening to that a lot. That was a cool song, cool score. I really like the movie score for this. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Oh, Ron Perlman's role in here was hilarious. Like his role was hilarious. I laughed out loud when they showed his character. His character was funny as fuck. Um, there's a lot like the comedy in this film works. Like I'm usually not a fan of overuse of comedy in films because I like my comedy to be very subtle. But the genre that he's paying respects to, that genre is like they like there's a lot of like cheesy jokes in that genre, and I think that's what he was trying to go for, and I think it worked for this film. And it had me laughing in some parts, and other parts I just think that the subtle humor was just spot on. So yeah, I really like this movie a lot. A 10 out of 10 for me. One of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely. Definitely. I think it's better than any other summer blockbuster that came out thus far this year. I think it's better than all the superhero films that came out this year. I just was really overjoyed with this movie. It was great. It's fantastic. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I was gonna go see it twice, but I'm on a budget, so I'm gonna have to wait till like next weekend and see it again. But yeah, when it hits Blu-ray, definitely gonna cop it like a special edition for sure. So with that being said, Bloody Days, Gory Nights, I will leave this review off. And if you have seen the movie, what did you think about it? And I'm out.